I still remember the loud thunder that woke me up that morning. It was like the sky was angry. It was the day my wife, Elena, closed her suitcase and looked at me with sad eyes. "Jack," she said, her voice sharp over the heavy rain outside. "This is not a marriage anymore. It feels like a trap." I held the arms of my wheelchair tight. The metal felt cold on my hands. 2 years ago, an explosion at the factory took away my ability to walk from the waist down. I could not even stand up to ask her to stay. "What do you mean?" I asked softly, but I knew the answer deep down. She pointed at me and her messy life. "You. All this taking care of you. You can't chase our dreams. You can't hold me without help from someone else. You can't even fix the roof when it leaks. I feel trapped, Jack. I need excitement, not this." Her words hurt me more than the explosion ever did. I wanted to yell that I was still the fun mechanic who used to work on cars at night and promised her the world. But those promises broke when the accident happened. She walked out into the rain without looking back. The door shut hard, like the end of everything. The house felt empty and quiet. It was full of old memories. Her cooking spicy food in the kitchen. Her singing in the shower, even if it was off key. The smell of her perfume that was now gone. Time passed slowly until my son, Alex, came home. He was wet from the rain and the bus stop. His backpack hung low on his back. He was only 12, with long arms and legs, but he looked strong and loyal. His face fell when he saw the empty spot where her suitcase had been. "Dad, is Mom gone?" he asked, falling to his knees next to me. I nodded. I could not speak. He did not cry or get mad like I thought he would. Instead, he made tight fists and said, "Then we are a team now. I will help fix this." Right then, my boy changed. He went from being a kid who hated homework to being my strong helper. He helped me move from the chair to the bed. He made toast that was burnt but gave it to me with a smile. He even fixed the wheels on my chair using videos from the internet. He was just a kid, but he acted like a brave fighter. At night, when he was asleep in his room, I would go to the window in my chair. I looked at the wet street and wondered if I was a good enough dad. What kind of father makes his son carry all this weight? But life had more surprises, and Alex's strength would show me the way out of the dark. Alex did not just grow up. He became stronger in his heart. While other kids his age played video games or talked about girls, he worried about money for my medicine and doctor visits. His face looked serious, like a little grown-up. In the mornings, he played loud music to forget the rain. He made shakes with protein. They were lumpy, but full of love. He pushed my chair to the backyard so I could feel the sun on my face. The flowers there grew strong even in the mud. "Keep your head up, Dad," he would say as he ran to school. "I have your back, always." One rainy afternoon, his school principal came to our door. Water dripped from her umbrella. I thought it was bad news, like Alex was missing school, but she smiled and held some papers. "Mr. Harlan, you should be proud of your son. He is the best in his engineering class. He made a robot that runs on sun power and won a big prize. He says you taught him to keep going." Alex stood in the door, his face red. He said it was no big deal, but I saw the happy light in his eyes. It came from the love we shared through hard times. At night, when he thought I was sleeping, I heard him talk to the sky. "Please keep Dad strong. Let me make something that helps him feel tall again, even if it's just in his heart." It made me sad to hear that. My little boy was trying too hard. Some days, the pain in my legs that I felt, even though they did not work, was not as bad as the hurt in my heart. I hated myself for being a dad who couldn't play ball or protect my son from bad things. Then one day, good news came like a flash. Alex ran home with a letter in his hand, waving it like a winner's flag. He had a full scholarship to a great school called MIT for studying robots. "I want to make fake legs and arms that work well, Dad," he said with a big smile. He knelt down and held my hands, "So people like you can run races. You showed me that being strong is something you build." I could not talk. Tears made the paper blurry. For the first time since the accident, I felt okay, not broken. I was full of pride. 5 years went by fast, like a storm passing. Alex finished school at the top. He got a job at a smart lab where they made suits that help people walk. I made my own daily life. I helped at a place where people build things, told stories to other hurt people like me, and drew pictures of safe machines. Life was not perfect, but it felt good. Then, one evening with thunder in the air,
Someone knocked softly on the door. I went to open it and stopped still. It was Elena, wet and looking tired. Her curly hair was flat, and her eyes looked empty from bad choices. "Jack," she said in a shaky voice, "do not close the door. I need to talk." I did not move. The rain outside matched the mess in my mind. She started to cry. I was wrong. The man I left with, he was fun at first, but then he left me with nothing. I miss what we had. Our fun times, your strong heart. Before I could say anything, Alex came out from his work area in the garage. He still had pools in his hands. His face went from surprise to hard. "Mom? What are you doing here?" he asked, his voice low and angry. "You left when Dad needed you most. Now you come back because you are alone?" She tried to say she was sorry, but Alex stood tall. Sorry does not fix what you broke. The room felt heavy like before a big storm. I spoke first. "Alex, calm down." He turned to me fast, his eyes full of fire. "Calm down? She left us when everything fell apart, Dad. And now you want to forgive her after all that?" I looked at him, then at her, the woman who used to make my heart happy, but ran away when things got hard. "Forgiving is not for her, son," I said calmly. "It is for me. It set me free from anger. We do not let hate hurt us. We build better things." Alina cried hard, like a river of sadness. Alex walked away mad, but I knew he heard me. Weeks and months passed. The rain stopped and the sun came out more. Elena, my old wife, like a memory, started to help at Alex's lab. She did simple office work, her hands shaking as she tried to make up for the past. Alex kept his distance, but he was nice enough. I watched them from far away. I was the one who helped make our family better. One hot afternoon, I went to the lab in my chair. Alex was showing a new walking suit to some hurt workers. He helped them take slow steps toward being free. My heart felt big with wonder. That was my son, the boy who became my power, my plan, my strong hope. When he saw me, he smiled bright. "Dad, look, they're walking." I laughed. The sound felt good after so long. "Did you do that, kid?" He shook his head and smiled. "No, you started it all. You never stopped, even when the world blew up." I felt tears come. I lost my legs, but I got a son who helps many people walk. That night, as the sun went down, Elena came close. "Jack," she said quietly, "thank you for not hating me." I nodded. I let go of the old anger a long time ago. You should too. She walked away into the dark, like the end of a story. Alex came next to me and put his hand on my shoulder. "Dad, you can't walk, but you have always gone forward." I smiled, not like a hurt man, but like one who knows real strength. When the explosion took my legs, my son built the way ahead. He showed that true power is not in your feet, but in the heart that keeps going.